Hey everyone, it's Nikki again. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an update on my 13 by Halloween project pan, and I have hit pan on a few more things, which is super exciting. If you watched the first update, you know that I've hit pan on 5 of the 13, so there's only 8 more things to go for this project before Halloween. So getting close, and 1 more month to go, so the next update will technically be the finale, which is crazy. This has gone by so quickly, and I was kind of like in shock to see, or to like kind of look at my calendar and see that this update was ready to be filmed, and I was just like, I'm not ready. There's so much more that I need a pan, and I'm a little nervous about it, but I think I might be able to get really close on a lot of the products that I picked for this project. So last time that I updated, I had hit pan on 5 products, and it was the White Beauty Lip Crown in the shade Glacé, the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, I love saying that, Base Tape Primer, and it was like one of the deluxe sample size primers, the Wet n Wild Matte Setting Spray, and I technically did not hit pan on that one. That one was more of a an oopsie. I knocked over the bottle and the top wasn't completely screwed on. I was trying to fix the nozzle. If you recall, like the whole point of trying to pan that Wet n Wild one is that the nozzle kept like malfunctioning, and I'd have to like pull it out and stick it, and one of the times that I used it, I didn't screw the cap back on all the way, and I knocked it over the next day and spilt it everywhere, but also not sad about that because it was very frustrating to use. So that one was out of my pan, or out of the project. And then the Cheers to Life eyeshadow from City of Color, or City Colors. I always say City of Color, I don't know why. But City Colors Shimmer Shadow in the shade Cheers to Life. I hit pan on that one, and that one was really exciting as well because it was part of another project, which is the Pan Those Eyeshadows project that I'm doing from August is when I started to the end of 2020. So really excited about that one, and that was, I think, the first one I hit pan on in like any of the projects, so yeah, that was really a cool moment for me. And then the Profusion blush from the Profusion blush palette that I have, and it was the shade Lush or Alive. Give me 1 second. So that last one that I panned was from the Profusion blush palette that I have in the shade Alive. So it was kind of like a nude pink shimmer shade, which was one of my favorites. And I really want Profusion to do like maybe just a huge pan of single blushes, or maybe like a blush duo, and fingers crossed like my favorite combo would be in that duo. But really love the shade Lush and Alive. Those were my 2 favorites, so I keep getting them mixed up, but Alive was the one that I panned for this project. So super exciting, and a little recap of the last update. Alright, so before I get into like the products I'm going to show you next, I made another little oopsie, and I misplaced my Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melter. I have no idea what happened to it. I didn't get much use out of it this time around because after the last update I left it in this room, so when I took off my makeup in the bathroom it wasn't there, and I finally moved it into the bathroom, and I don't know what happened, but it's not on the counter, and I have no idea, but I did get a couple uses out of it. So from the start of the project to now, I've gotten 6 uses out of that sample size, and it's kind of annoying because I'm pretty sure if I hadn't misplaced it, I would have panned it this time around. So I'm going to try my best to find it for the finale and hopefully get it panned by then, because like it's such a silly thing to misplace, and I was so close. I was like 1, maybe 2 more uses and I could have had that thing gone, but don't know what happened to it, but I'm going to try to find that. And now to the actual updates that we're like waiting to. So first off, things that I have panned, and I think no surprise, this MAC Prep+Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. Ooh, I think I rubbed it off. Oh, I did rub it off. Oh no. But I think last time I was about like right around here, and now it's completely finished, and it's really exciting. That scent did grow on me. Wearing it multiple days in a row, I kind of got a little, like the floral scent wasn't as pleasant. So I did like it, maybe something not like every day to use, but like every other day, like one of my other products that I have in a project pan. But from start to finish, so when I started this project to now, I used this Fix Plus 17 times. So 17 times to finish this up, and I think I'd only use like maybe a few. I think it was like right around here when I started. So 17 uses out of that, which is pretty decent, I would say. And the next product I have, and this one drove me crazy, but this is the Profusion lip liner in the shade Kissable. There is a tiny little bit left, but not enough to actually like line your lips fully. And I'll give you like a little color swatch of that. And actually did break on me. The last update, I was a little nervous because it was wobbling and it kind of bent a little too much when I was measuring how much I had used, and I was pretty sure it was going to break, and sure enough, during one of the uses, like, it just broke and fell. So technically, this one I didn't use up all the way, but it did break. And honestly, like, this also is not my favorite. Profusion's lip products have never really been some of my favorite products, but I do really love their eyeshadows and their blushes. I think their powder products are probably way better. Almost forgot, but the Profusion lip liner, I used a total of 7 times before I finished that up. Then the next thing I have on here is the Seraphine Botanicals Orange and Cream Lip Polish, and this smelled so good, and I think it still smells like the scent is still lingering. But I did finish up that lip product. Oh, I just caught a sight of my nails. So I painted my nails with this green polish, and I didn't lay a base coat, so now they're like grossly tinted green. I should have painted them before I started this, but whatever. So this lip scrub from the start of this pan, this lip scrub from the start of this project till now, or till when I panned it, I used it a total of 11 times. I have a lot of use on this product before I started, so I think with what I had, it wasn't very much left, but 11 uses is pretty decent. So even, I'm not sure if this is like their full size of this lip scrub or if this is just a sample size, but either way, like, this lasted a long time, and I really enjoyed using this lip scrub. So these are the products that I hit pan on this time around. It's only 4, but I feel like that's still pretty good considering the first update I hit pan on 5. So I think it's pretty steady, and that leaves me with 4 more products. It leaves me with 4 more products for the finale, and I'm really going to try to concentrate on these, and I'm going to show you those right now. So the first thing I have that I didn't hit pan on yet is this Ciate London Wonderwand Gel Kohl liner, and I think we established that it didn't have like a name for the shade, but it's black. It's the black shade. There's the number 087, so maybe that's like the color code, but it's a little smaller than it was last time. I did sharpen it again. I did get a lot more uses out of it this time around. But from start to finish for this project, I have used the liner a total of
17 times so far.
So there's still quite a bit to go by the time the finale is posted, but I think if I just focus on like black eyeliner looks, I might be able to get pretty far in this, or hopefully like use it all up. So still contending. Next thing I have is from Soap&Glory. It's the Sexy Mother Pucker Satin Lip in the shade Tom&Cherry, and I just love that name. That's literally why I purchased this, because of the name. And I've been using this with a brush, so it looks kind of funky, but I have used a lot more. I didn't realize like how much I'd actually used, but yeah, so I've noticed the formula has changed a lot on this, and I think after this project, whether I finish it or not, which I might be able to, I'm just gonna get rid of it because I feel like it's changed a lot. It definitely takes a little bit more to kind of hold its color, and it fades away a lot quicker than it used to, but it is still a pretty color. Nice little cherry shade. And from start to finish with this one, I've used it a total of 11 times, which seems crazy because there's been a lot of progress with this, kind of measuring it out. There's like a good chunk, but I feel like it's because the formula is changing, so it takes more to kind of build up that color with this shade. So I'm going to stick it out and hold on to this and keep working on it until the end of this project, and whether I finish it or not, by the end of the project, I'm just going to declutter it because I do really feel that the formula is changing because it's just not performing the way it used to. So I think that's better. So there is a little bit of progress on this. A lot more than I thought there would be. I have used this a ton, and it is going to be a while, I think, before this is completely finished, but I don't know what's happening. Slouched down. But from the start of this project to now, I have used the Burt's Bees lip balm a total of 21 times. So quite a few uses. For this project to now, I've used this lip balm a total of 21 times, which seems like a lot of times, but lip balms take quite a bit before they're used up. But I think I've made some decent progress on this one. And I didn't really intend to like completely pan this by the end of this project. I knew like if I could, that'd be great because I have so many more lip balms in my collection. But if I could get just use out of it, because I do have so many, and like I literally open them as I get them, and I don't know why I keep buying them, but I do. So if I could just get some use out of the lip balm before it goes bad, or before like my dog gets a hold of it and tries to eat it. But I'm really proud of myself with the amount of progress that I have made so far, so I'm just going to keep going and see how far I can get before the end of this project. The last item I have is from the Balm Cosmetics, and is an eyeshadow. It's a single from the Foiled Again palette, and it's the shade Locked Up. So when we started this project, I hate my nails so bad. So when I started this project, I had kind of a little, my nail had gone into this beforehand, so I kind of focused just on that kind of dip that was already created. And I've only used this like a few times, but I feel like if I keep concentrating on that little dip, I can definitely hit pan by the end of this project and have at least one more pan for the finale. And from the start of this project to now, I've used that shade only 3 times, which is a little crazy, but I have been focusing on eyeshadows from my Pandas Eyeshadows project, and I haven't really given this as much love as it probably deserves, but I do enjoy it. It's what I'm wearing now. I really do enjoy this shade, and it's really pretty. I keep saying it gives me like cyborg vibes. I really enjoy it. It's very reflective. But yeah, I definitely get like cyborg vibes from that. I think I've really started to get in the groove of learning how to pan, and the most effective, efficient way to pan eyeshadows based on like their formula and how I wear them. And so it's really exciting to see that progress happen in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So I'm going to take what I've learned from that and really apply it to hitting pan on this shade right here, so I can have something else to show you for the finale. So I'm really excited about the progress I've made in this project so far. Using up 9 products is really crazy and pretty cool to me. It's the first time like starting and sticking with a project pan, so I'm really excited about this progress here. So I realized I forgot to insert pictures of the progress that I have. I'm only gonna use the last 3 products, just because those are the last ones I need to pan by the end of this project. And I still haven't found the Farmacy bottle or tub or whatever it's called, but I'm still looking for it. It's been a couple days. I hope it's still somewhere around in my bathroom, or it got lost in the shuffle, maybe my suitcase, I don't know, but I'm still looking for it, so hopefully I can have that for the finale. And okay, bye. Alright everyone, that is it from me for today. Let me know in the comments below if you're currently part of a project pan, and what is something that you are super excited about hitting pan on or completely using up. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.